Financial literacy education is a bit like sex education. It used to be something that people talked about in cupboards and under the stairs and at the back of the bike sheds. And now it is something that's going to be coming into the classroom.
Okay, so yesterday we went and did the exercise of shopping to a budget. You had a clothing allowance and you could choose anywhere to go and shop to buy clothing suitable for the workplace for a 5-day week.
The tutors that have volunteered to do this course can introduce financial literacy into their own curriculum content.
Give me a shop that you went to.
Kmart.
What did you spend in Kmart?
148.
So total in Kmart, 148.
Yeah.
So you've got $102 left over.
Yeah.
Great. This is going really well.
The tutors have to think about the type of teacher they would like to be and the ways of conveying information to students.
I chose to do this financial literacy course for 2 reasons. One was for personal gains and also for my students. I teach maths, so one of the units we teach is money matters and spending choices, and in that unit we teach hire purchase, gross and net pay and discretionary pay, and hopefully they can go away with some skills in terms of managing their money.
We haven't liked to talk about money, and there's never been any kind of direct teaching around finances, and so this is to manage something more direct.
Literacy is one of the terms that it's used, but in the readings I quite like financial capability. That suits me more in terms of the community. So if I can put aspects of that into the courses that I come up with to put my proposal forward, then it's providing that financial capability for any of those people that come to on our courses.
The diversity of our tutors means that so many of the students that they come into contact with will imbibe the information and take extra strength and power from what their tutors are telling them.
I have the ability to analyse, I have the ability to question, I have the ability to see options, and I can only do that if I have know-how.
I see this as a very important tool, an empowering tool for certain communities to actually be able to understand money and be also able to control the way they spend their money.
Where else did you go?
I also went to Glassons.
Yeah? And what did you get from there?
I got a pencil long shirt.
So shirt and skirt, 2 items?
Yep.
What was your total spending?
$30.
For the both items?
Yeah, because I want one special.
Great. Awesome.
The tutors will convey the information that they think is most important, that they're passionate about, and they'll do it how and when they want to.
If financial literacy is not taught in an earlier age, they aren't able to participate in the economy.
$89.95.
Guys, I'm really impressed with what you've all done. You've all come back with change. But clearly, by doing the shopping around that you're doing, you're not even spending the $350 and yet you're getting enough items for 5 days a week.
It found a place to fit without being an obvious financial literacy unit.
But I made sure that my boots matched every outfit that I got.
Okay, I want to do a small exercise with you, and in a minute I'm going to ask you all to close your eyes. Now imagine I have just dropped $1 million in your lap. What would I do with that $1 million? What was the first idea that came into your head?
The car.
Anything else?
A house.
A house.
Leaf Whitireia.
You'd like to travel?
Yep.
A black Jeep and a jet plane.
I've thought about cars.
I'm very interested in that all of you have except for one, have really underspent. Unless you are thinking of an extraordinarily large house and an extraordinarily large car, what do you think you would do with the leftover money?
I would share it with my family.
Okay, and what would you do with your leftover money?
I got no more money left.
You've got no money left? No, fair enough.
To know how to plan for financial goals I think is a wonderful idea.
I guess what I really wanted to get from you is to have big dreams. And then I was going to try and ask you to bring it down to reality and to figure out what the difference is and how one has to make priorities into one's goals.
It might not help so much while they're studying because their financial choices are limited to nothing when they're studying. But I think in terms of sowing seeds that will bear fruit in the future, I think it's very powerful.